please take the space you feel well in. Breathe. Take your hands as a symbol that you want to approach yourself through the body. And use them to come closer. Do not necessarily touch your chest, but feel through your hands into the space within your chest, into the realm of the heart. Feel the breath, and then notice its reactions, the life which comes about. Just because you notice it, turn your hands and lead it down, let it stream, let it move through the body. And you cannot push it, you just notice. You make it move by noticing it. Open the wrists of your hands, point with your fingers towards the earth to really go into it. And then notice all these counter forces starting to carry the body, starting to make you feel good, activating the breath. Even lifting the heels by themselves. And then feel the counter currents which reconnect the heels with the earth in a new way. And breathe. Make a step forward or backwards. Let's repeat and just be aware that, okay, countercurrent is nice, is necessary, but there are also again countercurrents to countercurrents. This creates the equilibrium. Take your hands, take time to arrive at yourself. Let your inner react. Lead your presence. I feel you through the body, under the soles of your feet. And notice what it does to you. Great. Maybe one step forward or two, just that you have a little bit of space behind. Turn the hands and just for the moment let your arms rise weightlessly, using the rear wings, the wings of your shoulder blades, and letting them sink again. And please just stand for 1 minute, and I just want to show one thing to you, because now I want to introduce the wing, the middle wing. And when you look at cherubims and seraphims pictures, they normally are painted with 3 pairs of wings. And there you see these wings at the left and right, and actually these are the wings which we have just been practicing, the wings of your back, the rear wings, which just go up and down. And the wings which are in front of this angel, going from the heart down to the earth and crossing over a little bit above the feet, that's actually the middle wing. And the third wing we will practice in the last 2 days of the 6 weeks course. But I just wanted to make you aware what the middle wing does, which we now are going to practice. But it's carried by the rear wing. So, and the theme is equilibrium. So just let's use our arms once again to let the arms rise, but not as high as it was before. And now just create this gesture of balance. One hand resting on the other, but strength through from behind. And through this becoming weightless. And because something is streaming forward, something comes from in front towards your heart. And you arrive in your heart. So you can just let go, breathe, and let go. We do it one more time, creating the balance gesture out of the rear wing, and then we go to the middle wing. Just do this. Feel space from far behind. And from there, these wings just create this gesture. And already a crossing over starts. We were so open, but here's the first crossing over. And then let go. Let your hands come back to your center. And now just use the hands and your arms to dive into the depths. Just let go. Deep down. The hands are slightly crossed over. You are searching for center. And then we are looking for just letting go. That letting go brings our arms up. And lets them become wide. And then find themselves, they go towards the back and they take you along 1, 2 steps. And then you let go in the back. Cross your hands and go downwards, deeper, 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 into the earth. Then you let go. The forces of the earth just start carrying us. And you go forward, you just follow your arms. They carry you like wings. Now we are sailing. And then you just let go. And you do it one more time, and then when the rising comes, just let your energy flow in the upper arms. From there in the lower arms, oh, so nice. And then just go to your hands, arrive in your hands, and your hands search for the depths. And let go. Upper arm, lower arm spreads the wings completely. Hands, and let go. And then just again, let go a second time. Return to your center and breathe. The last 2 times we were addressing the sense of equilibrium, where the fire, the warmth element is behind. Today we approach the sense of movement, where the light element is behind. And just let's rise the arms with the back wing, the rear wing, once again. And you know this concept of a light triangle, and these arms just bring us naturally there. Suddenly we stand in a triangle of light. And then activate one arm a little bit and let it pull you there. And then feel the other arm a little bit and let it bring you there. And maybe the other arm is just leading you a little bit backwards. And this arm a little bit forwards. And this one a little bit to the side. And this one maybe to this side. And let go. Stay in this triangle of light. It's still there. Arrive at yourself. And let go. And this lightness makes movement, mobility possible. Yeah? Things must become light. That movement can take place. And you do it one more time, and please just remember, following or being pulled in one direction can cause that you lose yourself. It's pulling you out. But all you have to do is you still sense yourself. You are still aware of yourself, and that's enough that on the contrary, it actually brings you into your body and into the feet. Shall we? Let's play with it a little, one more time. Rearing, carrying the arms. So nice, just as high as it feels good for you. This arm started to pull. Okay, I follow this one. This one pulls. That one pulls. This one and the other one pull a little bit. Here, you can make it stronger, but always feel yourself. And it's the arms which do it. And you are not carrying your arms. Your arms are carried by the wings, and they carry you. And then let go. And breathe. And when we do come forward, please do the middle wing again. It's nourished from there. It lives from the forces of light. And just when we have the feeling the wings spread out, let's feel that they are carried from these forces of light. And maybe even pull a little bit left and right, depending on what you like to experience. So just let go. Feel down towards the earth. Just untie what's binding you there. Upper arm, lower arm. So nice. Hands. They lead us down. They help us to let go. And down there we let go again. Upper arm, lower arm, hands. And it's the forces of the heart which actually stream in this. The middle forces are the forces of the heart. They unfold. They enjoy the upper arm. They live in our hands and fingers. And it's a big heart which we form. Going down into the earth, listening to the earth. And again, receiving the earth. Upper arm, lower arm, hands. And then just rise inwardly, feel carried from within, arrive at your center, at your heart, and let go. Breathe and carefully sit down, take along with what we did, and listen to the resonance. What are your first impressions when you listen into your body? What comes towards your inner eye? How do you experience the space of your trunk, of your body, your inner space? Is it segmented? Is it two spheres? Is it one room? Is it a cylinder? And how would you describe the breath going on there? Don't look for anything spectacular, just and you can also describe it with your feeling. You don't have to find words for it. You don't have to utter it to anybody, but how do I perceive it? And how do you feel your feet? And maybe you become aware if or how the sensations of your feet start to change when they notice that you are looking there. And let your breath react. The theme is I, in the senses, it's not just I perceive everything else, but I also perceive myself in them, and then myself is a riddle. It's not what I think about myself. And for this we use musical elements, where the self-perception is the element of. And we were practicing 2 times the way out. And today we must look for, but how do we come back? It's so beautiful out there, and it's sometimes so hard here. So why not staying out there? Huh? That was a little bit the trial of this part now. And just arrive at yourself, but to prepare the musical mood, just try to perceive your shoulder girdle, the clavicles, the shoulder blades, the muscle up here, as if it would be the roof of your house. And then allow yourself to feel, to sense, to think. The roof is carrying the house. Oh yes, it's possible to feel it. And keep this alive a little bit when the left foot makes a step forward and the right foot makes a little step to the right. And then sense the joy in the feet, the hips and the clavicles. And then just let it flow into the lower arms, that they become light. Feel how the upper arms say, yes, we are going to support you, come on. The lower arms say, thank you, that's beautiful. The hands say, yes, we can sail. The fingers open up, oh, it's so beautiful out there. The fingertips say, there's more, there's more, there's more. And then you have the feeling, yes, there. I can arrive, I'm welcome. And then let this come over you. Let it sink down while you bring your right leg in again. And you just receive this. That you have arrived there where you were striving at. Actually, it did not come here, but you are there. And you can feel it. Breathe one more time. We do make a step forward, just as a symbol, yes. That's major mood. We go forward. And then start anew. Left foot, right foot, join the hips in the clavicles. Let this joy flow into the lower arms. Come back into the upper arms. Be born in the lower arms. The hands, the fingers become wide, the fingertips, there's more, there's more, there's more. Yes, there. Arrive. Wow. I'm welcome. Bring your right foot in. And just let go and feel, how is it to stand there? And breathe. Just make a step back, that you have enough space to continue. And now that's the archetypal movement of nature. That's just streaming out, but in a sort of back and forth. And now we do a sequence which goes there, but we bring themes into this way out. And do again left step forward, just to indicate we are on the way towards ourselves. There. And then now we go along the arms how they are. From the clavicles, we go through the lower arms, we go through the upper arms, we go through the lower arms. We arrive in the wrists and there's a stop. And just feel the stop of the wrist. A very gentle stop, lovingly, understandingly. And use it to feel yourself. And the wrists tell you, stop. You have got everything in your own garden. Just go into your garden and notice everything is there. Yeah, go to the fence of your garden, but don't go further, and then come in. Arrive at your house. Just move through the beautiful beads of your garden. And use the lower arm to sense what is there, and the body feels what your lower arms feel. They tell him. Great. And then now you have seen what you've got. Use your hands. Yes, I have got everything, but it wants to be connected with what's out there. And turn your hands. Make them flat, like a key, yeah? Which can turn a lock, open a lock. And then return to your garden. Yes, you are there. And slowly go out a little bit more. And you go further, you come in and you go out, but you don't lose this mood anymore. And then you are have reached far out, and then you just open up, and the fingertips just distribute very gently, like creating a moisture of beautiful scent. The scents of your garden become sprayed out in the cosmos around you. But feel it's still your garden, but out there. And then just let go, but feel that your garden has spread out, but still kept its identity. And breathe. How do your feet feel now? How do you stand? And breathe. And how do we come back from there? What do we bring back? So the coming back is the question now. And to start this, to announce what we are intending, we do the archetypal step of the minor quality, and that's that you do with the right foot a little step or normal step backwards. That's the preparation, and then you just pull your left leg towards the right leg, and the intention is I want arrive. I arrive at myself, at this myself, and breathe. Let's do it one more time, that we have really created this mood. Right step backwards, and then just pull the left leg along a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Yes, I arrive here. I feel myself. I arrive. Then just keep this mood in mind when you now go out to this scent around you, which is the scent of your garden. You can smell it. It's related to me. And now how do you bring it in? Then use your upper arms to pull a little bit. Please come. And then the hand just show that they really want to have it. They want to pluck it. And then bring it down a little bit. Please come, yes. And the hand show we really need you. And the upper arms bring a little bit more in. And the hands just show, yes, please come. The upper arms bring a little bit more in. You're just still pulling. You're creating moisture out of the fine dust. Maybe snow, maybe clouds, maybe mist. And then again use your hands to really to turn the situation. Come in. But then turn them and open up again. But you are not in prison. You can always go there if you want to. And then turn the hands in again towards yourself, towards the earth. Look, you are needed so much. But we know you are cosmic. You know more than us. You have been there. And use your hands. Yes, please. Look, it's beautiful also here. And open up again to the lights with the hand. Yes, it's dark, but it's deep. Come. And then, when you have felt this, go back to your lower arms. And now you have become visited. Your garden has come back. And now use your lower arms to feel. Try to feel, what does my garden feel like now? Open up a little bit. Use your heart to listen. And let your lower arms tell your body, feel your body what they feel. He wants to know. He needs to know. Yes, that's my garden. And something is different now. And then just, without losing what you have done, arrive at yourself. Breathe. And let go. Just sense, how are you standing now? How do you perceive your body now? And we have done this path throughout and in one time, and we will repeat it next time, so don't worry. But we tried something, and you just try to follow a story. And maybe the story has understood. Just sit down and listen. what does what you did do in you now? What kind of presence do you notice? What kind of inner listening is present? Who is listening to whom? Are only you looking and listening? Or maybe is even the body looking around and trying to catch some impressions? And then you ask yourself, what is a soul? What is my soul? And you listen into yourself. Is it possible to think, okay, this sensation, this impression, maybe this is a sensation of my soul I have? What's the impression of time? How does time live in the totality of what you perceive? Yeah, I invite you, if you still want, to continue and move into part 3, where we try to address the lower senses the way they are attributed to the zodiac. And today we deal with the sense of movement. We did it with the forces of light, the middle wing, the heart wing, and now we do it just through the members of our body. And there you can just touch your knees. My knees. And touching them helps. That's the only reason why I do it, that when you afterwards stand without touching them, it's so much easier to feel them. And when you feel something, you have contact to it. You don't have to do anything, you have established contact. And then when you look at the knees, you can notice that they are pretty hard. You can knock at them like this. Those of you who are more like me, they do it like this. And you can hear, it's really hard. You can produce sound with it, it's hard. It's Capricorn. Huh? But is it hard? Just touch them again and touch the back of your knees. What a surprise! So soft, so tender, so sensitive. Where does it come from? Huh? Where does that come from? Hard, the most hard part and the most tender part in the same member. And then you realize that opposite of Capricorn, you have Cancer, which stands for family, for feeling, for softness. Huh? And suddenly you notice, oh, what's in the zodiac is also real in the body. It belongs together, hard and soft. And now we just do the L gesture. The L gesture is the one which belongs to Capricorn. And you start normally with the hands spread out as if they would line the surface of the earth. And then let the hands come first and the upper arms hold back a little bit to create a round gesture. I'm embracing the whole earth. And then I bring it to my heart. And there are these forces of bringing change about. The forces of, turning things. And then open up the hands into the light. Don't go too high because it's just you look into the light. And then arrive again. Wow. Enter into the space below. And have the feeling, oh, that's the three-dimensional space, a force of gravity, tons of matter I have in my arms, and the heart can just change it, open it, and make it so tender and light. And once again, when you enter there, you have the forces of gravity. And when you bring about through the forces of your heart the change towards light, you're suddenly standing in the triangle of light, which we are practicing in the beginning. And that you can move, you need an equilibrium between these forces of matter, which make everything stable but fixed, and the forces of light, which overcome the stability. And then just let go. And breathe. In this roundness of the Capricorn, and this, you have this stability, and now let's just go back a little bit, that you can make a few steps forward, and then just move your lower leg a little bit, and then make a step forward. And now we do not try to just move the lower legs, but it's just to feel your knees. So I'm not moving, I'm not enjoying the swinging of the legs. No, I go into my knees and enjoy, they allow this swinging, they are doing it. They allow that the straight becomes bent. And then stop. Breathe. We take it for granted that we can move and be flexible, but in a way from the zodiac we are built through straight lines and things, and that this straightness can be brought into movement, but still coordinated. That's this energy, just to enjoy it. Let's enjoy it one more time. Just try to enjoy. Not just the knees, but go deeper. Is there somebody who brings about flexibility, movement? Does somebody say yes? Yes, there's somebody. And then just relax and breathe. Yeah, and that's this forces of gravity and forces of light can be combined in a way that things can start gliding on each other. And the opposite sign, the sign of softness and tenderness, is the Cancer sign. And there the F belongs to. We have spoken about the F before this lesson started. And the F in a way is you just feel the spirit which lives in you, represented by the space behind and the space above. And then you take it with your hands and you want to bring it through the body. And you bring it down, you bring it down, you bring it down, but you feel the resistance. And you feel, okay, it's not so easy to go further. I want to penetrate it, I want to go through it. So you let go, maybe I found out how to do it. And you push a second time and then it opens up. And now you are in the world in front of you. And then feel the countercurrent bringing you back towards yourself. And then let go. In eurythmy therapy, you very often do the F from above to really go through the whole body. In artistic eurythmy, you do often the F from behind, because there you want to show the principle that it's just I bring the spirit into the world. Let's do it one more time through the body from above, and then we change into the other way of doing it. So just use your hands, the triangle of light, to feel the space behind you, collect it and bring it into your body like into the pump, an air pump. Bring it down. I want to feel the wheel of my bicycle. Let go and now push. And there it is. Let go. And letting go means arriving at yourself. And then a breath will react, because when you arrive at yourself, the body says, oh, thank you, you're coming home. Yeah? And now we do the same principle a little bit more direct, from behind towards in front. But the body still is a resistance. We have to find the way. How can we express what's there? So we go there. And now we bring it from behind to our shoulder blades, through the chest, to the front of the chest from within, but we cannot get through it. We take a second breath and now we go out. And you only have to let go to follow the countercurrent, which brings you towards yourself. And then breathe. One more time, and then we try to, what does it have to do with the L? The F. My space behind, my higher knowledge. Resistance. I arrive, I feel there is the world, I can put it, I can let go. But I could deliver what I wanted to bring. And you don't have to stop so much, but it's always two pushes, to have this experience of penetrating resistance, entering a new world, to have this, bring it alive. And now when we do, the thing is that L and F are Sagittarius and Cancer. And opposite zodiac signs have it's a sort of reality that the one is the father of the other. So now we do the L, and the question is, can we do the L in such a way that the F has a new meaning, that the birth of the F becomes easier, that the body is cleansed in a way that the F is still, I have to penetrate, but it's different as it was before. So we start with the L. We enter this interplay of forces of gravity and forces of light. The triangle of light which allows movement to come about. The forces of gravity which create the space in which movement can take place. And the heart creates the interplay. And just with having had this in mind, now go to the space where the F comes from and very gently come forward and just move through this quality we have just created with the L. How does it feel like? And let go. One more time. We try to create a sort of mood within the body, within how we feel it through the L. Bring flexibility about. And when this play of darkness and light, body and light takes place, and the F is an expression of our soul, what kind of space does the F, our soul, find now? How is it for our soul to arrive, to come forward, to arrive, to be? And breathe, yes. So, how we do the L might change how we experience the F. How we do the F might change how we do the L. So, let's do the F first and keep this mood alive when we do the L. And this creates a new space when we again do the F. The F makes our soul present. The body wants to be there for this soul. The soul feels welcome. can stay itself, herself, in a new way. Arrive at yourself, breathe. And now we have created a mood, keep this mood alive. And now we are not now going through the body, but we do the will gesture. And it's just, we go into the space behind where all our knowledge lives. And we come along, we just try to touch the mood which is there now. What did we create? Our head cannot grasp it. But maybe we have different ways of feeling, perceiving. What did come out of our 11 attempts? Put a question, not verbally, just through movement. How does it feel to be in this space? If this question makes sense, maybe you experience different things. How would you describe your overall impressions? How tall are you at the moment? When you ask, okay, lower senses, are you present? What would the answer be? And you can also ask, in which way are you present? But you can also just observe ordinary things. How do you feel your feet and the general state of warmth now? Or how are warmth and light living in you right now? What about your uprightness? Is it hard to maintain it? Is it there by itself? Is it an interplay of something? Just look around in yourself and relax, and don't forget to breathe and to be absolutely content with what you did and what comes to you. We don't expect anything. The lower senses carry us through the world by, in a way, being a deed, yeah? Letting deeds happen just by us observing them, but just by us being present. Letting us detect what the I might be or is. And for this, saying hello, just touch your, if that's possible, your thighs, the sense of equilibrium, the knees, the topic theme of today, sense of movement, the lower legs, the calves, sense of life, and even then the feet, the soles of the feet, sense of touch, and slowly come up again. And then try to feel the system of the legs as a four-membered system. Okay, there are four of you. Nice. And now you know we do the O and the U, and as we deal with the system of light, which makes movement come about, we do the gestures above, if it's easy for you to do them above. If it hurts, do not try it to do it above. Just do it where it feels good, and imagine a second pair of arms doing it above. But you are completely in your 80% are your real arms, on 20% you perceive another pair of fantasy arms, or arms in your fantasy. And we create the O above from the heart, just from the heart. The arms, the hands are carried upwards, and my big heart makes them round and create a beautiful O gesture. And this makes me feel my feet. And arrive. And we do this O gesture, and we create it from the heart, and try to do it in a way that makes our legs move forward, but we try to stay alive, aware of the thighs, thinking, sense of balance. The heart creates the O, and notice when do the legs want to start moving. Don't start early. Yes, sense of balance. Could you feel your thighs? And on the way back we do the same and feel the feet, sense of touch. When do they want to start? Feet, feel them. Sense of touch. Then let go. When we do the U, there are so many different ways, and we want to do them above, but in a triangle of light, that means no effort at all. How can we do an U gesture up there without any effort? Yeah? It's simple. You just have to find out how to do it. And to prepare, to just stand normally, the arms are relaxed. And then we try to practice, can I pull my body together, contract my body in a way that I only contract my body. My arms, they relax completely, but they feel pulled towards the body by themselves. And through this contraction, inner light comes into existence. Just relax, breathe, do a step. Yeah? It's just trying. The arms are just relaxed. They don't do anything, they just hang there. I contract my body, and like a magnet, it attracts the arms. and makes me feel slim but tall. And relax to take a new breath, because it's really contracting. And the funny thing is that you can do the same thing above your head. You just enter with your arms the triangle of light, and then you are in your body and you contract your body down there, and the contraction down there makes your arms come in, even find its parallelity. And then let go, and the arms just go and come down again. We do it one more time standing, and then we try to do it walking, one time backward, forwards, and then we sit down. And it's just trying, it's just having fun. And remember, all of you who don't want to lift the arms, do it down here, but you notice it also down there. And those for whom it's no problem, we prepare them, feel the lightness. And it's the same, you should not bring your arms in. You only work down there in your body, and you contract, and the arms just feel brought in. And I work down there, oh so. And I don't do anything in my arms. And then I let go, breathe, and I'm happy. Yeah, last time, just preparing, walking forward while we feel the knees, the system of the senses of movement. Preparing, lightness, contracting, feeling the knees, sense of movement. Contract by contracting, keep your arms up and relax. And it's just playing. It's not, you don't have to succeed at all. Breathe, just relax your arms one last time. Prepare them one more time, in which height ever. Contract your body, work down there, don't do anything above. Feel the calves, the lower legs. Sense of life. Keep the contraction down there. Don't do anything up there. Relax. Be proud of you. Never mind how far you got, be proud of you. Arrive at yourself, thank yourself. Let your breath, your chest react. Let go. And calmly move to where you can sit and listen to how you feel now. After having worked with the rear wings, a triangle of light carrying the middle wings, just letting go towards the center of the earth, carrying these wings from underneath. Then this going out through the intervals, sensing that you have got everything what you are in your garden, but that it's a connection to the outside, that it even belongs or is not there, that it can dissolve there, and that it needs something to bring it in again, and that this can change the perception or the feeling of how it is to live in your garden. We are playing with the secrets between the knees and the chest, the L elementary forces of light and gravity, and the F very much connected to what we carry in our soul, and 1 just being an inspiration to the other. And something comes about when we play with them, we allowed ourselves to feel into it with the will. And then we just said hello, yes, 4 lower senses. We can touch them. We can feel they are there. And we can feel that it is nice to be in touch with them. And what's the overall impression you get from how your body reacts to all these being touched from so many beautiful sides? Being in touch with so many beautiful beings, helpful beings. How do you perceive what's living in your body? But also, how is your body looking at you?